anyone without reciprocation of conversation, period. And when I was younger, I lost a good friend. He got married early. Um, his wife had cheated on him, and he pulled her in the room. He went to a local Kmart, bought a 12 gauge, and killed himself, right in front of her. Is, the things and the stress and anxiety that people go through, y'all, you never know what someone is going through and the things that can break a person to make them snap like that, you know? And this is a person you thought was a happy person it seemed like they had everything under control. I mean, even their family was paid, you know? And it just seemed like from that point, man, things just spiral, just spiral, in a negative way. But we gotta look at things, y'all, that just because somebody is happy doesn't mean they're happy. And just because someone is quiet doesn't mean they're sad. So it could be reversed. That person that's so-called happy, that's so-called outgoing, that's so-called doing this and doing that, may be depressed, may be facing anxiety issues, may have mental health issues, may have a personality complex that you don't know anything about. So y'all, the only way you're gonna know is to communicate with people. And that's detrimental to any type of health. Mental health, physical health, or anything like that. So you have to be instrumental in being a friend. Because a friend will recognize when a friend is going through things. How much more so can you call yourself a friend when you don't give yourself the opportunity to learn and talk to someone, to find out what is going on with them, what their mindset is, what they have going on in their life that can cause them to react in a positive or negative way. You know what I mean? And if you don't know that person, you would never be able to identify with that person because you never had communicated anything with that individual to know anything about that person. So it's easy for anybody to point a finger or to assume. And now we all know what the word assume is backwards. It's as of me and you. So basically, you can't assume you know something. You can't assume that you have the facts. Because at the end of the day, your facts could be dead wrong. And you could lose someone because of you not being proactive in communicating or talking to an individual. Or the brunt of the burden could be faced on you, or you could be feeling a certain way because of what your lack was in communicating to someone that could have even saved their life. I'm just being honest. I've seen it a lot. Like, it's crazy that the smallest conversation, like you hear a lot of people say that, I was just talking to him. I just talked to him the other day and this, how can he do that? Or how can this happen? Or I don't understand. You don't understand because you haven't communicated enough to really know what that person was going through mentally, emotionally, or anything like that. But yet you claim you knew this person. So how really did you know this person? You really didn't. Because you haven't really gave the real, genuine time of getting to know somebody. Walking out the door every day and saying hi is not getting to know someone. Seeing a person in any other setting and just giving them a, hey, how you doing, in communication is not knowing someone. First, to be a friend, you have to know what it means to be a friend. To become a friend, you have to know what it is to be a friend to yourself. So if you don't love yourself and can't be a friend to yourself, how can you be a friend to someone else? So that's the same thing with love. First, you have to love yourself in order to love someone more. So, and I'm saying this to take note for myself too, because I'm not perfect. I go through traumas, issues, changes, just like y'all do. So, all the vacations, all the trips, all the cruises, all the whatever, it doesn't mean that you're 100% everything is everything. It's just not. Because if that was the case, death and